Welcome everybody to the presentation on diversity in training materials. Language, please. Let's consider this as a discussion starting point rather than a talk. I will give you my point of view of the topic or my experience on it, and I'm very curious to hear yours afterwards. At the beginning, few words about me, as I do think that my background is relevant in this context. My name is Katarzyna Biernacka. I'm Polish, but I live in Germany. I'm a research assistant and PhD student in computer science education at the Department of Computer Science at the Humboldt-Universität zu Berlin in Germany. In my PhD, I investigate the presumed conflict between publishing research data and the legal regulations. I was the project coordinator and co-creator of the Train the Trainer program in the project FD Mentor. I am the spokesperson of the sub-working group Trainings Further Education of the Dini Nestor Working Group Research Data in Germany. I'm a passionate research data management and open science trainer, and I do it in German, English, Spanish, and Polish in the near future, I hope. And last but not least, I'm the co-chair of the Research Data Alliance Education and Training on Handling of Research Data Interest Group. So as you can see, I have a very diverse background and a quite international one too. Let's have a quick look on the FD Mentor project. The FD Mentor project had 4 focus topics: strategy development, legal issues, institutional research data policies, and competence enhancement. The project was a big success and we developed a lot of very good outputs, but it's all for the German-speaking community, or partly only for Germany if we consider the legal issues. All these materials are published at Zenodo. You can find them under the community FD Mentor. The sub-working group Trainings Further Education of the Dini Nestor Working Group Research Data focuses on the further training of research data managers and data stewards in German-speaking countries. Again, we started to publish the materials at Zenodo. You can find this again under this community. But if you have a look at it now, you will find that there is not a lot of materials. The problem with Zenodo was, and still is for us, the metadata scheme, which is very general. We prefer to have something where we can search for the format of the training, like is it a webinar, a workshop, or a lecture? Duration of the training, the target group, the group size, etc. So we decided to create our own material collection. We use a software of the Humboldt University for it called Media Repository, which is based on the open source software Resource Space. You can go to the link and have a look. Again, you will not find a lot of materials there yet because we're still working on it. So be patient with us. It's work in progress at the moment. But as you can see already in the screenshot on the right side, it is possible to search for the format or the discipline or the duration of a training. So the problem was when I started to upload my own materials that I realized that I don't have only materials in German, but I have them in English and Spanish as well. And this material collection was thought for the German-speaking countries, as we heard before. So I was struggling if I should upload it here or not. Will it be found by the other community who would be interested in this specific language? Then I heard about the data management training clearinghouse, and I thought maybe this would be the solution. But again, the metadata scheme is not what we need. And the materials that I found in this repository are only English as well. So the questions that I have to you are, where do you publish your training materials? Do you have language or country-specific training material repositories? Or like a little exercise, where would you search for Spanish training material for a 90-minute webinar or documentation for PhD students? Have you ever given up searching for training materials in the required language and decided to create your own instead? I'm very, very curious to hear your answers. Thank you very much.